Now we're going to do step 9, which once again uses material in bag number 6. These items are bottles that are in the smaller unlabeled bag that was within bag number 6. Essentially, if that turns out, you can't see it anymore, it's off camera, if that turns out to be an extra handle, I could replace the one that was damaged. Okay, this is decal K22 sesame oil. Needs to go in one of these bottles. Let's see if they have a nice seam. Ooh, thought I changed hands. No seam on the bottle, so I will do my best. There we go, a bottle of sesame oil. And then the other one uses decal K22, which is mature vinegar. Set that on the bottle, and there we go. That is step 9 sorted. Step 10 uses this red clear plastic piece from bag 6 once again, and this brown bit lid for the jar from the same bag, from bag 6. So it looks like the first step is to affix the lid to the jar. Again, no glorious click, just sort of settles in. And then we want decal K24. K24 is this red one. Be careful when you place it to have the Panda upright. And this is a longer one, so it's fraught with peril. There is a barely visible seam on the jar. That will help. And that definitely could have lined up a lot better. Let's try again. There we go. And step 10 is sorted. Step 11 looks like 2 plates that are going to get little logos in them. So the last 2 things in bag 6, other than the spare handle, are these 2 plates. That up a bit. Set that aside. And then on the smaller decal sheet, the one where it's sort of a transfer, that's where these 2 are. Let's pull one of these off. Trying not to destroy anything. Okay. Oh, dropped it right on the paper. Good, it did not stick all that well. And I will do my best to center this. Immediately failed to center it. Going to, okay, good, that's still visible. A little closer to myself. Mush it down real good. Not too much force though, the plate might deform. And there we go. That is a plate. Bowl? Maybe it's a bowl. Didn't know. Now we get this other one off. And try to center it. There we go. Again, a good amount of pressure, but nothing unreasonable. And there. Step 10. Sorry, step 11 is done. Step 10 is also done. And now we're going to look at step 12, which is to make this bag. So let's flip this over and see what we've got. Okay. I've got to find the thing, which is M2. M2. So I'll take this out. This is the sort of what do you call it? Cardstock, very thin cardstock. Okay, and it is scored, so the tab's going to need to be folded over, and it looks like we're going to fold this into a box first. So let's do that. There, the tab goes into the slot. No, really, go in. It's being somewhat uncooperative. There we go. Okay, and I'm going to try to shape it a little along the scores. Then we've got to do the bottom. So it looks like, it's interesting, the printing is different. So you want to fold this top piece that has two protrusions in, then bring the sides in, and then the other piece up. And then what you want to do is push that in so that it interlocks with the first piece we folded down. And then you can use the tweezers to make sure it's in there. I'm actually going to use the tweezers to push from the inside a little bit and pop it out, which don't do that. So I'm now going to pop it back in. The side is coming off. This is going very well right now. Okay, it even made a little bit of a click. And so there we go. The little bag is done. And now we've got the box, which is step 30. So step 12 is done. Step 13 is to make the panda box. I know it's not a pizza box, but it's vaguely pizza box shaped. So it's now a pizza box. And looks like the same kind of thing. It's scored, which I appreciate. And we're going to start by getting this tab into this slot, using the scores to bend the cardstock. That's the plan. So there we go. And that actually went in fairly well. Okay, so we've got this tube shape made. There's a large scored piece on each side and then two pieces to fold in. So it says to fold the two pieces in first. We'll do that. And then to fold these and tuck them. So I'm going to pre-fold it along the score. I'm going to try to pre-fold it along the score. There we go. And then bring it up and tuck it in. And that is some delicate work. Not my forte, but here we are. Do the same thing on the other side. Fold it there, along the score. But if these weren't scored, they'd be extra fun. I don't know what you get from a hot pot that goes in a box like this. It seems like a gap in my personal culinary knowledge. So there we go. This one is set. And that ends step 13. This is trying to come apart. I would prefer that it does not. So we'll move on to step 14, which is really just getting everything onto this. So here is the label about the limited edition aromatics. We'll set that there, and it looks like we're going to end up with this here, the dipping sauces, affixed by a double-sided tape. Then we'll get the wow, we'll get a lot of things on here. The red box, the plates, one of the plates. Is that both plates? Maybe it's both plates. Let me see one plate going on. I'm looking ahead now to see if another plate shows up. Or I could look at the picture on the box. So that's what I'm doing now. Oh, the plates are stacked up. So both plates are going to go on there. Yeah. Okay, now for this, it is large and the bottom is not flat. So that means what I'm going to try to do is put the double stick tape here on the back edge. And then somehow peel the top off so that I can set it down on here. And I do want it, there's a lot going on this table, so I'm going to get it pretty close to the edge here. And there we go. Tacked it down. And it's there. Ooh, don't throw it. Looks like the next thing we want to do is take this bag and set it here. So I'm going to do the same kind of thing. I'm going to put the dot on the bag, tease the cover off, the double stick tape, and set the bag down. That's the plan. And somehow it's working. I'm looking to sort of see. It's not quite at a 45-degree angle. It's at a little shallower angle. There we go. And I'm actually going to use the wrong end of the tweezers to push that down a bit. There you go. I've got these two plates. And I'm going to put a double stick tape on. Oh no, it wants the bottles next. So the bottles are going to go between the bag and the stand here, the sauces. So look at the bottom of the bottles. I will try putting the dots on the bottom of the bottles. Again, we shall see how this goes, because I don't know how easy it's going to be to get the cover off. That wasn't too bad. Okay, so a little label face out. The darker one is to the left. I don't know if that's important. Maybe if someone's concerned that it looks exactly like it does on the packaging, they would want to do that. So here's my other dot. All right, let's see if we can get the top off cleanly. Top off cleanly. Or at all. And this one did not. Does not want to cooperate. Goodness. Yeah, it's not going to work from there. There we go. Something's happening. There we go. We did it. And this is the sesame oil. And it'll go a little closer to the this thing. The dipping sauces. Okay, and now we want to place the last three things, one of which is the this box, and it looks like they've got the box upright, sort of leaning against the bag. So I'm going to put the double stick tape actually on the bag. near the H in Hotpot. Am I going to do? Yeah, we'll try it this way and we'll see how it goes. I'm concerned about getting the. I'm always concerned about getting the. No, then it reversed on me. That would have been interesting had I continued. So it's there now on the bag. Please come off, please come off, please come off. Oh, it's working. Okay. And it looks like we want the side with the yin and yang out. So I'm just going to set that right there like that. Kind of like that. It's very jaunty. And we've got the two plates. Have to stick the plates together and then stick them on the shelf. So there's one. Pull the top off of the double stick tape, then smush it right back down. I'll get this other plate, set it on top. Okay. And I am going to sort of test fit these real quick. In fact, it might be smarter to do the, oh no, my tweezers are getting sticky. Might be wiser to do the jar first. Looks like from the picture the jar's sort of back here, and then the plates. Tried to be fancy. Plates will go there. Okay, I am actually going to do the jar first. I think that makes more sense. So, double stick tape dot. Throw it on the bottom of the jar. Peel off the cover. Oh, yes, it's working. Almost trimmed my nails this morning. That would have made this much more difficult. And I'm going to grab the top of the jar with my canning tongs and set it right there. And finally, the plates. One more sticky dot. Stick the sticky dot on the bottom. Peel the protective layer off double-sided tape. There we go. I'll be finding these little dots everywhere. And set the plates down. There we go. And that is all set. Step 14 is complete.